So how much were comics valued at in 1992? Well, I found this book right here, and it's been a very interesting read. Stay tuned as we go over this. Hi, I'm Dan Carter at Sky Captain Comics, and I just kind of wanted to go over with y'all a pretty interesting find. I guess you could go and look up online and see what prices of comic books were back in 1992, but I found this in a large collection that I had bought. It's a comic book collecting evaluation guide by Robert M. Overstreet. And I just, sometimes you find some comic books in there that are like stories of, like, it gives you details. It doesn't really have a story in it. Just to give, I remember buying an X-Men book because the cover would look pretty cool, but inside all it had was just biographies of different X-Men characters. Not really much of a book. So that's kind of what I thought. So I originally just threw this away, and then I just happened to glance at it in my dustbin. And I was like, you know what? Let me just look over this. And I looked in it, and it's just price guides for how much it would tell you to spend for a book, or what the value of a book was in 1992. What was happening in 1992? Well, you don't really have the internet in 1992. So the only way you'd be able to price out some stuff instead of going on Go Collect or GPA analysis is to get one of these books, or to call people, call around, see what stuff, read newspaper articles that would have what books have sold for. Very few far between. So I'm assuming they may have made these once every year to update it as it went along. But I couldn't believe some of the stuff I was reading. So I just want to go over a couple of books, some of the major grails that we would think of, and see how much we could have got them for in 1992. Now, for reference, in 1992, because as you can see right here, trademark 1992, this is when it was issued out in 1992. What's crazy is I was only 4 years old at this time, so obviously, and inflation, everything's gone up, but just reading through this takes you back in time, or puts you into a place of another time that you may or may not have been around. So just wanted to point out a couple of books. And so obviously we're going to start out, and I'm going to try to put the picture somewhere here on the screen along with what it's selling for now. So the way they've got this priced out is they got good, fine, and in mint. So near mint. That's the three prices that they have for it. So we're going to go by everything that's near mint at this time. I mean, we can do good and fine, but I'll give good and fine on the first one. So Amazing Fantasy 15. This is what it's talking about. August 1962. It's the origin and first appearance of Spider-Man by Ditko, 11 pages. First appearance of Aunt May and Uncle Ben, Kirby / Ditko C. I'm guessing copyrighted, or cover. So, in a good grade, which good I'm guessing would be between 3 and 4, it's $400. Yeah, $400. AR-15. In a fine grade, which will probably be around a 6-ish, $1,600 in 1992. And then near mint, or as they have it in mint, $4,800. So I'll put how much that book is going for now in near mint, which would be like a 9.0. It's just everything that I'm going to put down here is going to be in a 9.0. So in a 9.0, it's selling for this amount. In this book, it's telling me the fair market value is $4,800. Yeah, okay. 1992, it's crazy. Think about what you can invest in. Saying in Spider-Man, Spider-Man number 1, $4,500 near mint going for. Amazing Spider-Man 13, first appearance of Mysterio, which is honestly one of my favorite characters in that run. It's going right here for $290 for a near mint of number 13. Value is going to be below what is going on now. 129, the first appearance of the Punisher. 275, near mint. I'll pause for effect. Issue number 300. It says right here, first full Venom appearance, last black costume. Number 300. A near mint, $36. Yeah. So to say the very least, this book has been an interesting read. I just go over to like a Batman detective comic. I haven't went through this whole book. I just highlighted a couple of items. One book that I really want is Batman 171, which is the first Silver Age Riddler appearance. It's the first since 1948, and this book was in 1965, so it's the first Silver Age Riddler. A near mint, $260. Obviously, you are seeing the price of a 9.0 one, and yeah. Let's see, what else? Daredevil, number 1. First appearance of Daredevil, reprinted in Marvel Superheroes number 1, Death of Battling Murdoch, into Froggy Nelson and Karen Page. No idea what any of that means. This is another book that is my grail. I would love to have a number 1. I've had number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I've had all the other Daredevils. I have never had number 1. A near mint Daredevil, 9.0, $900. Crazy. Alright. Here's a major grail. Fantastic Four, number 1. Origin and first appearance of the Fantastic Four. Origin and first appearance of the Mole Man. This is crazy. A number 1 and a near mint, which would be 9.0. $4,500. Yeah, I said that. $4,500. Near mint, $4,500. Y'all are seeing the prices. I'm reading out the book, but I'm going to show the increase in values at the end here. But that seems a little bit low for now. But you got to think, this is 20, 30, 31 years ago. So 31 years worth of investment. If somebody bought it in 1992 for this price, how much have they extrapolated in their value? How much has their investment increased? Here's another one, Fantastic Four 48, which is the partial origin / first appearance of the Silver Surfer and Galactus. Galactus cameo in last panel, first of 3-story part, which would be 49 and 50. So we're just going to go with 48. A near mint 48, which would be a 9.0, $350. A 49 near mint, $75. A 50 a near mint, $100. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Alright, so one that everybody knows, Hawk, 180 and 181. The reason why I'm going to tell you 180 is because of how they have it worded in this. Issue number 180 is the first appearance of Wolverine with in quotation marks, or not quotation marks, in parentheses, cameo on last page. But it is the first appearance, according to this book, of Wolverine. For a near mint copy of that, $60. Now, it says under 181, first full Wolverine story. And even then, the price on this book was a lot more. Remember, a near mint copy in 1992, 180 was $65. A near mint copy of 181, $265. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32. So that's like 3.5 times how much, it's over 3 times how much issue number 180 was going for. So there's one other book I want to show you. Again, I haven't read through this whole thing. It's just been a fun little thing. But as an X-Men fan, I had to look up issue number 1 of X-Men, which is another Grail that I do not have. And would love to have. I've owned just about every other issue except for number 1. So it says right here, X-Men number 1. Origin, first appearance of X-Men, first appearance of Magneto and Professor X. In a good condition, it's $180. In a fine condition, it's $720. And in a near mint, it's for the whopping total of $1,600. So, this was a great read, but think about it, 1992, 31 years ago, from the time I'm recording this video. Seems very cheap, but back then probably wasn't. They were really high. Fair market value back then. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. It was really fun to make. Who would have thought a little comic, quote-unquote comic, but a price guide like this could generate so much thought and of how things were back then. But it's really cool. It was a really fun thing to look over, and I will continue looking over this and trying to find some other big keys, big grails that are in here that have a crazy high value now. But until then, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do Whatnot auctions every Wednesday, and every now and then I'll do some on Tuesday, special auctions. So come check me out. Link is in the description below. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot, you get $10 off your first purchase. Doesn't matter if it's through me or one of the several other people in the Whatnot community. Definitely check out that link. Definitely worth it. At the very least, just see the comic community and interact with them, just like you do through this YouTube channel or any other ones. So, thank y'all for joining. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and see you till next time.